Thought I'd do some videos introducing you to the cockpit of the M6, so let's have a look at the gear lever surround. First thing is the park brake, of course. Then we'll start at the top left with our side view cameras. So the side view cameras sit in the front bumper of the car. The yellow line signifies the very front of the car in relation to the image. So as an example, when I'm coming out of my driveway here with the high gates, I can't see any children or families or dogs that may be coming. So turn on my side view cameras, and as I creep forward, there we go, I get a view of what's happening on either side of the car. So a great little safety feature. Moving on from that, I have my reversing cameras. I've got a couple of options here. The first one I have is BMW Top View, which gives me an all-round view of the car. And then finally I have a standard reversing camera. I can toggle between the two. Then we'll move on to our gear shift speed selector. I have 1, 2 and 3 options, which is good. I had 5 in the old E46 M3. It was a bit too many. So now we've just got sort of standard, sport and sports plus. Then we have steering. You can see we've got comfort, sports and sports plus mode is the first button on the right. The second button on the right is for suspension. Exactly the same. We have comfort, sport and sports plus that we can toggle through. The third button there is for engine. We have efficient mode, sport and sport plus mode. Of course, do tend to use that a bit. And then finally, up the top right, we have traction. So there's the traction button there. Obviously, when I press that once, it goes into M dynamic mode, MDM. So that allows for some wheel spin, but dynamic stability control is on, although it engages late. So it will save you, probably. If I hold down the button, you'll notice DSC deactivated. So the smart diff might keep you safe if you're lucky and got a little bit of skill. So M1 and M2 buttons, you can configure these to absolutely anything that you like, any of the combination of the buttons that I just showed you. So when I press M1, you'll notice that the gearbox goes to manual mode, engine's up to full, my suspension goes to sport, and the steering stays lazy. For some reason I haven't got traction changed there. I don't use M1 very often, but I do use M2 quite often. You have to confirm, so you're really sure. And when I do confirm, you'll see the gearbox gets turned up a notch. We're still on, obviously, Sports Plus for engine. I've got Sports Plus for my suspension, and the steering goes to Sport for a bit quicker steering, and my traction is changed as well. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'll show you some more around the car in another video.